Hello everybody, today we are playing some red vs blue vs green vs yellow, and what we are going to do is I'm going to show you how to get a ton of kills in this game. And I'm going to not only show you one way on how to do it, but I'm going to show you two. So there are multiple options on how to do this, so that's why I'm showing you two. The first one is pretty much buy the game passes that that I'm about to show you. I'm just organizing my inventory right now, so yeah. But I'll still be talking right now. So, pretty much, these items down here, the katana, the gravity coil, the speed coil, the double bombs, as you can see it's double and not single, the rocket launcher, which is actually free, and you start off with it, and the throwing knives. So, these are the items that you're probably gonna want. So to get them, you're going to the katana pack is the red katana. The brilliant throwing knives are the throwing knives. The rocket launcher is free. The double bombs is right over. Where is it actually? Yeah, double bomb. So yeah, fast bomb won't really help you too much. So yeah, but then you're going to, well, if you don't want the katana, that's okay. But if you don't want it, then I suggest that you either buy the venom shank, which I believe actually costs more Robux, and luckily these don't cost much. They only cost like 12 Robux. And that, or the firebrand or dark heart maybe. I'm not sure. I don't have the firebrand or dark heart. Or the venom shank actually, but I know that the venom shank for a fact is good. You're gonna want the gravity coil. You're gonna want the speed coil too. And you're gonna want the double bombs. However, that's not it. You're also probably gonna want instant respawn and double jump. So that's actually all the perks that I use for this. So yeah. By the way, the brilliant throwing knives are optional because they are actually kind of hard to use. So if you don't mind that, then you can buy them. I believe they're like 5 Robux. But yeah, this guy's blowing up my base right now, so I'm just gonna defeat him real fast. But yeah, so you're gonna want the gravity coil, the speed coil, the katana, the throwing knives are optional, the double bomb you'll want, and the double jump you'll want. So yeah, those are the items that I'm going to use for this first part. And I just fell off my bridge, so that isn't good. But pretty much, the other swords that you have to pay Robux for, they are stronger than the normal sword. The reason I suggest that you buy the red katana, venom shank, firebrand, or dark heart in particular is because these are the long weapons. There's other weapons that are kind of good too, but they aren't too long. So that's a very bad problem because you won't be able to hit from far away. And in this strategy guide, it's easier to hit from far away than just go right next to the person. So you're probably gonna want to organize your inventory like mine. First the sword that you chose, then the gravity coil, then the speed coil, then the double bombs, then the rocket launcher, and then the throwing knives if you wanted them and you have them. This guy's trying to blow up my base, so I'm just gonna get him real fast. Yep, I'm just gonna get you. Okay. So what you're going to want these items for is the katanas for close-up range. The speed coil and gravity coil for when you're going after somebody, because also you can actually do some sweet tricks with this. If you would bounce on one of these, you actually will go higher, and with the power of the double jump, it's still very hard to do it, but you actually can jump on top of the skyboxes, and you'll be able to actually just get over to the other person's base that you want to blow up really fast. So you're gonna want to have the katana first because you're gonna need to fight a lot. So you'll have those second. Honestly, I find the gravity coil more important than the speed coil. So that's why I put it first. If you like the speed coil more, if you find the speed coil more important than the gravity coil, then you can put the gravity coil third instead of second. It's your choice, but I like it in second better. Then you're gonna want to have the double bombs in 4, because that's for if you're bombing your bases, if you're bombing other bases. And I was just about to bomb my own base, and that wouldn't be good. Wait, I was about to bomb my own base. So you're gonna want the double bombs to blow up people's bases if you ever want it. But again, the speed coil, gravity coil, and the sword of your choice are more important because those are for dealing damage, kind of. I mean, the speed coil and gravity coil can't deal damage, but they help you get close to deal damage and do sneak attacks. So you're gonna want the double bomb at 4th, depending on how much you like to blow things up, like other bases. If you don't really like blowing up bases, then I guess you could put the rocket launcher in 4th instead of 5th. But I like blowing up bases a lot, so yeah, I keep them at 4th. Anyways, you can pretty much just go straight over someone with the help of the speed coil and the gravity coil. So you can kind of confuse them and make it so that way you get a sneak attack. But yeah, so you're gonna want the rocket launcher for the rocket launcher 5th, because this is actually the only weapon so far that's actually a ranged weapon. So you're gonna still want a ranged weapon, otherwise you're gonna have to go up to people to actually deal damage to them. The brilliant throwing knives, again, these are optional because they are very hard to use and you can't throw them often, otherwise they'll just go like straight out in front of you. So I'm just gonna go get this guy, and then this guy, and then yeah, I'm gonna get these two now. So if you combine those, then you can get a very good combo. Again, the brilliant throwing knives, I know I keep saying this, but these are optional. Because they are very hard to use in the way that you have to throw them very slowly if you want them to go farther. Because if you just keep throwing them out in front of you, if you just keep throwing them, they literally just go out in front of you. So as you can see, I'm trying to throw it up there, but it's actually just staying over there. So you have to be patient with this item, which I'm not really too patient with it. Because you could be like desperate to hit someone, and then you have to wait because they're so far away. So honestly, they are optional. And yeah, so that is the first way. I gotta just get this person real fast, because I don't want him blowing up our base. Okay, the second way, I'm gonna jump into the acid real fast. Second way to do this is with no perks, so I can't use any of these items. So this is gonna be a bit harder, honestly. So I'm gonna just go back in here because again, there is the skybox for every team. If you're organizing weapons, then I suggest you go in here. Anyways, this weapon right here kind of is not necessary, because if we go out and use it on someone, like I have to find someone real fast. Like if I use it on this guy, all it does is it takes away his hair. So it's kind of just like a fun item. However, you still will want this in your inventory, because actually there is a chance that if the person has an item in their hand, it'll actually fling the item too. So you're gonna want this in your inventory still. So I suggest that you don't just put it up here because it's mostly fun. So yeah, so this item is not too good because it can't do deal damage. The crossbow, depending on how skilled you are, depends on where you'd want it. Honestly, I'm not really too skilled with this. If you're good at long range weapons, then this will probably be the one that you want. Because what it does is it shoots an arrow at the target, and then the arrow blows up if it wherever it hits. So you can deal some damage to this, but it's not guaranteed to actually deal damage, and it's very little. So Also, like that, someone can sneak up on you really easily, because of how many hits it takes. So honestly, the crossbow, depending on how skilled you are, depends on if you use this or not. Because yes, it is very cool, but it does not do damage too much. The sword is definitely a must-have. So honestly, I suggest putting this first. Because this is your main weapon. This probably does the most out of all of these weapons, or is the best. It's even better than the rocket launcher in my opinion. I'm gonna try not to double jump. However, it's super hard because it sometimes just automatically does it. So yeah, as you can see, it doesn't really kill them as fast. So the perks in this are definitely the better way to go if you want to do things faster. However, no perks works too. I'm just going to go back to my base. So yeah, definitely this sword is a must-have. The bomb, again, if you want to destroy people's bases, then that depends on where you'd put it, just like the double bomb. The problem with this bomb compared to the other one, and once you use the double bomb, this bomb's probably not going to be the same to you ever again, is that it's only one bomb, and it recharges super slow. Like, you have to wait until the first bomb you placed is done exploding. Whereas the double bomb, you can literally place 3 without any of them exploding. Like, you can place 3 of the duplicates, so technically you can place 6 bombs without any of them exploding yet. So you can go super fast with that. So honestly, I prefer the double bombs way more. But if you like destroying bases and you don't want to buy perks because you don't want to spend Robux, 1, that's totally fine. And 2, you're gonna want to put this somewhere close in your inventory. The next item is a slingshot. Honestly, this item again is not too good. I mean, of course, yes, it can kill people, including your own teammates. However, the problem is, if you kill your own teammate, then you actually take damage and die too. So that's a very big problem. So yeah, as you can see, I killed him and I died from it. So I'm not sure if that's a glitch or anything. But yeah, so the slingshot is not too good. Luckily, if it's someone that's not on your team, you won't die from it. So yeah. Next is this building thingy. Honestly, again, this is not good at all. Because it literally just builds a super, like, bad wall. Like, I can just take this rocket launcher, and boom, it's literally gone. 1 missile and it's gone. So, I mean, like, you could make a fortress with this, and, you could use this to jump up to certain places. But otherwise, it's not really too helpful, and it's kind of hard to control where the blocks go. So yeah. The next item that we're gonna do is the explosive balls, I believe, and this is probably gonna be our last item for today because that's all the items that don't cost Robux. But yeah, this again is not too good. Like it has a super low chance of hitting. Honestly, if the person you're trying to hit is kind of like that where they're up, because you can't really hit too easily. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can hit cheese from all the way over here. Nope, I literally have to go. I literally have to go like pretty much right next to him. So honestly, this is not too good, and it literally just did like 1/4 of his health. Okay, so it actually kind of looks like it's doing random. So yeah, yeah. So pretty much that's it for today's episode. If you guys enjoyed, then, well, first of all, I hope you enjoyed. And if you enjoyed, then make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more red versus blue versus green versus yellow, and some more tips about it. And everybody, peace out.